I can't because they'll hear me. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Week 2 Dominant Resident Esports. I'm Repotted,
And I'm Citrus.
and we are ready to cast this amazing game this week. How
Our
is
matchup
everybody? Oh,
between
okay.
Support Lives Matter and the Meesen.
See, stop eating your Skittles. Come on,
Oh
man.
shit, my bad. That wasn't
Yo,
even me.
whoa, dude. No swearing, guys. Just chill
I
out a
don't know
little
what you're
bit.
talking about. I said shoot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shoot. Shoot indeed. All right. So, the Meesens, I'm actually really surprised that they won week one because they're a pretty boosted team, and for them
Especially
to
this
pick up a
this Moose
win,
guy is, whew, I mean, something to feeder boy, if I do say so myself. No, I'm kidding. I love Moose. Moose
no,
loves
but
me.
but honestly though, like MMR wise, the Meesens are definitely the underdogs in this match and this whole league. But for them to pick up a win last week was pretty impressive. They probably cheese hella hard.
Nah, they run a pretty good comp, and as long as they execute it well, I think they'll be able to pick up a win here. They just gotta have good team play.
Yeah, all right. Without further ado, shall we hop into Champ Select?
I think we're gonna hop in the draft here.
Yeah. Um,
All right. So support lives matter, and
up.
10
You,
miss.
you
Is
gotta
that
ban the
the?
Draven. You
Oh
gotta
yeah,
ban the Draven.
Draven is a must ban. The Draven one trick, Drew your Prince. Diamond 5 now is support lives matters ADC, and they follow up with a Gangplank ban
These are
into
some.
a Soraka ban.
Yeah, these are some standard bans from the Meesen. Like these two champions are the core of Support Lives Matter. So if you just ban it out, their lives will be much easier.
Next comes two pretty high tier jungle bans in Graves Kha'Zix, followed by an Evelynn, which is
That's
targeted at Nomadic. And speaking of Nomadic, they're hovering Lee Sin here as their first pick.
I hope this is
Please
a
lock
Godfist Leeson.
it. Godfist Lee Sin. Oh, PogChamp.
Oh,
Sneakyasm. So
woo!
they do lock it in, and it pretty standard safe first pick. They don't give anything major away. And Lee's always been a pretty consistent jungler, so getting to the final seconds of Support Lives Matters first pick, hovering Vel'Koz for Mr. Hate, or excuse me, Mr. Pitbull Worldwide. Super flexible guy. Plays
Oh,
all champions pretty well. Trundlelock.
that Trundle pick is really good for any tanks that Meeson would play because the Meesons really like playing these tanks on the top lane. At least top lane raid boss. Top lane raid boss likes to do that. Galio, Shen, Maokai, these are really good picks for the top lane, and Trundle just counters that really well.
So yeah, this is kind of an interesting pick for if this is a top lane Trundle for Hometown Septic. He usually plays towards tanks. There's the Orianna pick. I was expecting Burman Dude Guy to lock this in. They seem to run a standard protect the ADC comp. I won't give anything away if we have any ghosters, but the
Yeah.
Orianna is a pretty standard lock in for him. I expect a yep, there it is, the Shin.
Oh, now
They
Shen and Lee Sin really good for the Orianna. These both are really like heavy divers, and Ori can just put that ball in and just all of them.
top lane raid boss has played Shin like in their like 5 times their last 7 games together. So I guess Sport Lives Matter didn't really do any good scouting and see that they do play this protect ADC comp. It's literally the only thing they've ran so far. So Orianna Shin is like the first two pieces of this. The Lee Sin just kind of fits in anywhere. And a Rengar lock
Rengar.
in their last pick of the first phase.
Haim Hato has been playing these very meta junglers, the Kha'Zix, the Graves, the Rengar. So I'm not very surprised that they picked out the Rengar. Yeah, but like you said, the Meesons, they really like playing the style. And I'm surprised that Support Lives matters. They banned out the Evelynn instead of a top laner.
Right.
I know they banned out the Gangplank, which is like a top lane rated boss is like,
Ooh.
oh, wait.
They missed the ban because they take too long. Interesting.
Or was that strategic?
Now they hovered the Caitlyn, they just didn't lock it in. So they miss a ban, trying to ban out the ADC. They end up getting the Lucian ban. So that still leaves Haiku's Caitlyn up. And
It's Haku, I thought.
the Meesons end up banning out 2 mid laners. But Support Lives Matter still pick up the Ari for Pit Boy
Wait.
Worldwide.
So that's a Velka support? Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, support does play some Velkas, and with his
Yeah.
surround,
He plays Vel'Koz Janna, so that's a good pickup for him. More of a comfort pick. Ezra locked in for Haku, I think that's how you pronounce that. And yep, there's the last pick for
oh,
Moose. The to complete the protect the ADC comp, Orianna, Shin, Lulu have been really consistent picks in all their games. So I'm really not surprised that they picked all three of those champions up. And the ADCs kind of differed between Kate, Cog, Lucian. So Lucian banned out. He ends up picking himself up in Ezreal. Hopefully, to try and kite away this Renekton Trundle mashup.
Also, a key thing about this is that Moose is silver, so he has to play a really easy champion. And Lulu's a pretty pretty easy champion. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Give Moose a break. The man tries.
No, but the Jace pickup in the mid lane, Support Lives Matter actually has a lot of damage in
Wait,
their comp.
wait.
What?
Jace ADC.
Oh wait, I didn't even notice that.
Dude, I just saw that too. What
Wait,
in the
Hey,
world?
come back to the champ. Come back to the champ pick ban. This is the Jace 80 carry pick in the bot lane.
Yeah, it has to be.
Are we Cloud9?
We're Cloud9, boys. Get your sneaky emotes
Huh.
out, sneaky W's. We Cloud9 right now. This
So,
is that's interesting.
I mean, Support Lives Matter does have a lot of damage in their comp, whereas the Meesen has like this more combo-ish. So I feel like Support Lives Matter.
I mean, the only consistent damage really is this Vel'Koz.
It's more
Or not. I mean
Not
Trundle.
even
But
Vel'Koz,
yeah,
Trundle.
looking at Trundle said Vel'Koz. So definitely Support Lives Matter. I think they have something up their sleeve here, locking in the Jace 80 carry against a Protect the ADC comp. So I'm not even sure what comp Support Lives Matter is really aiming for. They don't really have too standard of a tank. Like Trundle's more of a tank buster. Rengar's kind of a bruiser. So I don't know who they're gonna have to match this Shin, and then the Lulu kind of makes anyone a half tank.
Yeah, definitely. Like the team fighting wise, I feel like the Meesons have like a much better. What is that chat log? What the heck?
I guess they could be going for the 1-3-1 comp potentially. So try and put the Jace in the bot lane, and then have the Trundle top with Rengar, Ahri, Vel'Koz wave clearing the middle. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to play out. Looking at summoners as well. Orianna has barrier while Ahri has teleport. So no kill pressure from either
Uh,
person coming out in the mid lane. And we have both exhausts on both supports. And
the
of
Ari
course,
mid teleport is kind of questionable.
I mean, they're coming out with all these strats today. Maybe we're just not seeing what they're seeing. They've got something ready. This is definitely going to be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so shocked right now by the J-City carry pick because that didn't work in the LCS. And and I mean, Sneaky did say that they were practicing the J-City carry, so that must mean it has some credibility. But like,
Yeah,
I
but Drew
really
Prince is a Draven one trick. So I mean, and I would say to like have the confidence in a pick like that, you would have played it a lot. But I mean, he basically just plays Draven all day, every day. So
let me just check again if he has. Let me just OPGG him.
um, so the Meesen, that's their name, right? Yeah, the Meesen. They like I said, they've run this Protect the 80 carry comp in almost all their games together. And words from Moose, they have a spicy team comp ready for game 2 that they're gonna throw
Yo,
at us. So
what? You
I'm
can't
not giving
make
anything away.
you
I'm
can't
just
make these
saying.
kind of things,
I'm just
dude.
saying we can be looking forward to this next game.
According to Moose, Meesen is plural for moose, but I guess he just never took English class. I'm not sure about
Dude,
that
this
one.
guy is on some dank stuff. I want what he's on if he thinks Meesen is plural for moose.
Well, okay. By the way, I just checked op.gg and Drew Prince indeed has played the Jace AD carry once, but he has one. So
Oh, dude, that's all you need. I mean, you're
he
automatically.
played it with Ignite the other time. So he did win. He has 100% win rate. So I mean,
I
that's
mean,
that's pretty comforting.
can't discredit him there, I guess. So we're just in the wrong. That was our fault for not predicting this.
But yeah,
Shaking
support
my
lives
head.
matter. Support lives matter doesn't really have a consistent damage output besides the Trundle, so it'll be very interesting. I feel like if they do come out ahead early, then that'll be really strong. They can just constantly pick people and burst them down. But if they're unable to do that, like if the Meesen are allowed to scale up, then it's not
Gosh,
gonna be a good time.
I really don't see. Now, I said this in the show match when Sport Lives Matter played Sporglord. I said I don't see how the Meesen can lose this game with their comp. I mean, they obviously way out drafted Support Lives Matter, but Support Lives Matter will probably prove me wrong again since they like doing that.
Yeah,
Uh, I just,
we're like their comp isn't as good, and
the Meesen here. If I'm them, I'm going into this game thinking all we have to do is just execute normally. They don't really even have to win their lanes; they just win their team fights
just don't lose
by
their lanes too hard.
right. But just the Lulu, Shin, Oriana is just so strong, all piled on top of each other, helping out this Ezreal and giving him the resources. And Lee Sin there to help them win the early game. It is a God-fisted Lee Sin. Pog champ.
Oh. Also, um, looking at the polls, SLM wins 73%, whereas TMN win
Yeah, I'm
27%.
not gonna lie. I voted SLM here, and I kind of want to recede my vote after seeing these champs select. Um, Looking at keystones, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. Have both top laners have grasp, both junglers have thunderlords, both mid laners have thunderlords. However, Jace has thunderlords on, while Haku has fervor.
Yeah, like we mentioned before, Burst is the name of the game. There are 6 Thunderlords in the game, so that will be very interesting to see. But no ignites in the game. So despite having these very bursty champions, not a single ignite taken by the Support Lives Matters team.
And I think
And yeah,
Ignite really helps contain the Trundle since his passive
uh-huh.
gives him so much healing,
Yeah.
especially around Baron and just like in team fights, he gets health from enemies dying. Am I correct in saying that? I think that's how that works.
Yeah, but I feel like Lulu's I mean Moose's pick on the exhaust was like a reasonable pick
Right.
because of the Rengar, because of the Ari and the Jace, and it
Same
does work.
for
Oh,
Broman Dude Guy picking up Barrier because that's just such a bursty team. He's able
yeah.
to protect himself. But we're gonna load in here and see what happens. Maybe we'll see some level 1 strats coming out. I definitely think even the Meesen wins level 1 with a Shin taunt potentially, or even a polymorph.
Yeah, but if Pitbull Worldwide does take the charm, that'll be pretty spicy. But
They're
Moose is AFK.
going and saying that uh, support lives matter. They don't really have any reliable CC other than I guess enhanced Bola from
Can you
Hado.
scoreboard? Yeah, there you go.
I guess you have the charm from Pit Boy Worldwide, but other
Yeah,
than
but it
that,
looks Yeah, but it looks like both teams are just going to defend their own jungles, and um, yeah, they're just starting bot side. Both junglers deciding no, yeah, both junglers deciding to start bot side, so they'll work their way up. No one's starting the new Raptor start for that extra XP. Um,
I'm really like sad about that. I haven't seen any of these teams start the Raptors, and I think that just gives you such an early advantage. If you start Raptors, you
oh
can kind of clear out the rest of your side and then back, and then you're full health, level 3, ready to go either clear your other side or get a nice gank off.
yeah, but the bad thing about starting Raptors is that the other team definitely knows that you started Raptors. Well, the same could be said about the buffs, but there are times where teams could fake the buffs, and take free damage, but it looks like neither team is gonna do that, and we're starting this game. People worldwide already. Favorable trade in the first minute.
Yeah, I think highlighting this top lane matchup. Definitely, once level 6 comes around, I mean, Shin provides nothing for himself. That's just more of a team-utilized ulti. And Hometown
Uh,
Septic can kind of take all of his defenses away and really pound him down. But before level 6, Shin's Q definitely wins him the early advantage.
and Big Moose just getting pounded by support Vel'Koz, but that's a lot of mana used by the Vel'Koz, and that's one of the bad things about Vel'Koz support. You use so much mana in these little trades, and there's another fight in the top lane, both hitting level 2, and I don't think Shen wins this. He has no energy left, and Hometown Septic taking a lot of minion damage.
Oh, bot lane here, support getting really aggressive. But both lanes end up backing off and kind of resetting in their waves as the first caddy minions approach.
Nomadic might be looking for something top lane here.
Does hit the Q.
Oh, okay.
The moves. Tito going towards his red buff now.
Hometown Septic. Oh wait, Moose might be in trouble here. Dream Prince wants to go in, but support falls off first. Dream Prince trying to fight Haku 1v1. Who wins this fight? I have no idea.
Oh my goodness.
Auto him down. Heal used by Dream Prince. Flashing by Haku. And Haku takes down Dream Prince. Oh man.
I mean, he just never stopped autoing him. He didn't even try to weave Qs in there. He just autoed him the whole time, try to make himself reliable so he can get those kills. So double kill pickup for Haku. Meanwhile, Dreer Prince ends up dying, and he's gonna lose a good part of this this fourth wave here.
This is really bad for Support Lives Matter because not only did the Ezreal get 2 kills, but also he got first blood.
Right.
And that's the bad thing about picking Jace. You're such a bursty champion, whereas Ezreal, you can keep putting out this damage, and that's exactly why he lost that fight.
To be fair, I think Ezreal is one of the better ADCs to give early kills to. I mean, you never want to give kills, but the only thing he's going to pick up is a tier, really, unless he does end up rushing the Sheen, which isn't smart if he does want to pick himself up a tier.
Yeah. Top lane just making some trades. Pretty even.
Yeah, like I was highlighting earlier, Septic, as soon as he hits level 6, if I'm him, I'm really going to assert dominance and push this Shin out of my lane.
Yeah, but
lane, though, Moose is down a level.
2. Okay, there you go. He's level 3. But wait, Moose is
he stepped up way too far.
He is gonna be
super
fine.
Low. Shock blast doesn't land.
Dream Prince might be in trouble here. Haku just autos him down. Dream Prince is the one who stepped too far that time.
Wow, so misses the shock blast as it shows the experience or the lack of experience on this champ, and his awareness of where the shock blast goes was not present there.
Knowing Moose, he's probably telling his team that was probably just a bait.
Oh yeah, he was telling him it's all calculated because Moose doesn't make mistakes. I can vouch for him on that one. But Raid Boss here extremely low, and it's not even level 6 yet, and Hometown Septic's already asserting his dominance. I mean, he's got a sizable CS lead, really the only one in the game right now. Up 9 now, but that's going to increase even more because you should be able to push Shen off this next wave because he should hit 6 off this caddy minion.
Yeah, but he's not that scared because the Meesen did spot the Rengar in the bot lane river, so that's why he hasn't ran away yet. And nice ultimate by Broman, dude, and
the shock
Hato is here though. Hato has he doesn't have Thrill of the Hunt yet, but he can jump with his passive. Broman might be in trouble here, flashes out, and that's not a good bola.
Wow, I was just gonna highlight that Pip-Boy Worldwide ended up picking up a second Doran's while Burman Dude picked up the Lost Chapter. So Burman Dude having the advantage, but Pip-Boy just went all in and wasn't able to get it off a nice shockwave from Ori to kind of scare her off.
Yeah, and this bot lane is really spicy. Like, I feel like Support Lives Matter are looking to kill Moose because he's the silver player. And Haku might be in trouble here. Or is he? Dream Prince is getting really low.
Oh, no. Oh, the Shen ulti.
He protects him. Top lane Shadow Dream Prince. He's looking for more. Support has nowhere to.
Oh, the snipe! Oh my
Support has no
god!
mana left, and he is out. Oh my goodness, what am I watching?
Moose got sniped on the back end of that play, even after top lane raid boss makes an epic save. Haku just stepping up way too far there, and I mean, just getting so aggressive. And that looked like it was going to turn in their favor, but they really underestimated Dreer Prince's early damage. And Raid Boss tries to come in for the save, but it's not enough because a snipe from support ends up connecting on Moose.
Yeah, Moose did the classic solo queue. I want to stay in range just in case I can steal the kill. But then he dies for it because he stayed way too close. Like, he did not have to be there. But he does decide to do that, and he is going to pay for that. So this game, opening up, it's a very, very spicy game already.
Yeah, 7 kills, 7 minutes, so... I do want to highlight Nomadic there, making a really nice rotation going top after Stand United was used in the bot lane. Top lane Raid Boss is now able to save his teleport because of that, potentially look for another play on the map, because Nomadic had...
Throw the hunt coming down in the bot lane. Haku might be in trouble here, getting really low, but Moose might be the one in trouble. Pippa Worldwide going in for the second kill. Haku? Oh, Haku goes down. And that's a really good roam by Pippa Worldwide. And Bromandu is just pushing out mid, and there might be a fight here. The Godfist Lee Sin is here. Hometown Septic is on the wrong side of the screen. And he's trying to fight this 1v2. Flashes out, but this might be dead. He might be dead.
Flash to follow. Yeah, the Q does land, but they end up losing first turret for that, and they give up 2 kills in the bot lane compared to only getting 1 top. Just a really nice collapse thrill of the hunt coming from behind. They had no wards to see that. Spirit Rush able to pick up some nice kills, and Dreer Prince able to finish off and get himself put himself at 3 kills now for this ADC Jace.
Yeah, the Meesen had the advantage at the early game, but Support Lives Matter made a really good play that turned the game right around. And they took Dragon too.
Yeah, they lost their early. Oh
Nomadic?
My gosh, Nomadic? Is that Dardock? Hello? Getting super aggressive there for absolutely no reason. And now they're not able to even trade this tower off, so they've gotten rid of their almost 1k gold lead, and now they're down about 1.5 at closing in on 10 minutes in the game. I'd like to highlight both top laners are looking to rush a Sunfire Cape, which I think is interesting for Septic, not picking up that Tiamat to eventually turn into a Titanic. So he's definitely not going to have any damage. So that consistent damage we were talking about coming from him doesn't look like it's going to be present this game.
Yeah, and Bromandude was pushing mid, and he might be in trouble here. Nice flash charm, and Bromandude is gonna go down here. Barrier used. Nice ultimate, nice shockwave. Bromandude is getting really low, and no one dies.
Oh, both mid laner support flashes out.
Oh, nice flash by top lane. And support is gonna go down.
Oh, another kill. Moose ended up picking up the kill off of Ari as she tried to leave that fight. So Bromandude somehow survives. And they're going to pick up this mid turret for it. So really nice rotation by the Meesen to get themselves 2 kills mid and pick up a tower to kind of turn this game back on its head, and we're dead even in gold.
Yeah, Bromandude played that really, really well. He had his barrier up, he knew, so he flashed out, baited the flash out of Pippa Worldwide, and he was able to live long enough for the Shen ultimate to finish channeling as well as the barrier, and they turned that fight around, and he didn't even die.
I think that was the second time he's used his shockwave to proc on himself and keep Ari right on top of him, which is pretty interesting, not using that as more of a range.
They're trying to take Rift Herald here, and they do, but they might be in trouble here. Wait, no, support is in trouble. What are you doing so far? But Nomadic misses.
Oh, one more. Oh, the flash finish up. Fight top lane, though.
Top lane Raid Boss might be in trouble here. Hometown Septic is just going to auto him down. He has no more auto cancels, but top lane...
Oh, the ulti finishes him off. Hometown Septic is in trouble, though. He should get... Oh, no.
He's just trying to waste their time. Yeah, he's just trying to waste their time.
Nice.
But yeah, by wasting their time in the top lane, your Prince is just gonna push bot. And the nice thing about Jace is that he does do a decent job of pushing towers.
Oh yeah, Jace's split push ability. Oh, finish that tower, dude.
No, there are no
I
minions.
don't know if he's gonna be able to pick it up here, but yeah, really nice rotations from Support Lives Matter to push around the map while there's a lot of attention on the top side. Support just got in a really awkward position there, not paying attention to where his team was in relation to the Meesen. But they don't end up picking up a tower for that, and they give away a couple more kills.
Nomadic wants to fight here, but I don't think that's a good fight, and he just pops. Shockwave coming out for Broman dude, but he might be in trouble as well. Hi, Halo. And that's a double kill for Dreer Prince. That's not someone you want to get fed.
Oh man, Nomadic is just playing so aggressive, thinking he can just kind of 1v9 this game.
This is a collapse on the bot lane. This is a collapse.
I don't even know if their tower can protect them. They're kind of going towards it. They do end up getting out. So Nomadic just really wanted to protect that control ward, but ends up not being worth it as he gives his own life and his midlanders. Shockwave not able to save her this time.
His ult.
Meanwhile, on the top lane, Raid Boss.
Hometown Septic might be going down here. He doesn't win this fight, but he's got the turret with him. Like you said, the Trundle does steal away a lot of resistances, but the Shen can block a lot of these autos, and nice might, and Kick coming out for Nomadic. Time Hadel flashes out, and this is a dive by top lane Raid Boss, but this might not be one you want to take.
Oh man, he got baited out. The ulti ends up
another
saving.
fight breaking out. Simple Worldwide takes him down. Haku might be in trouble here. Tries to arcade shift it out, but it's too little too late. And another double kill for Dreer Prince.
Really nice attempt at trying to juke out Dreer Prince's Q, but I don't think it's not really known that once the Q channel starts, the damage is going to finish out no matter if you flash or end up, in that case, arcade shifting away. So the Meesen, once again, throwing their lead after they had tied it back, or not even their lead, just after tying it back up, give it back over to Sport Lives Matter as Hometown Septic just beating the hell out of this turret in the top lane. And they even pick up finishing the inner on the bot side, so...
It does look like Support Lives Matter wants to take this top tower, but Hometown Septic is gonna get collapsed upon by the whole team. Maybe? Okay, no. Not at all. Yeah, no worries.
United is available for Raid Boss, so he can kind of play and push out the spot side and try and pick up the outer in the bot lane.
Oh, support. Oh, is he gonna take out this pink ward? Nomadic is here though. Support might be in trouble here. Nice shockwave and kill to the guy face Meesen.
Support just...
Meesen's in trouble again. These supports are just overstepping their bounds, but Dream Prince is now collapsed by 3 people. Flashes out, and Nomadic goes down really low. Top lane Raid Boss still chasing this fight. Hometown Septic comes in with the TP, and Haim Hadel takes down Moose. Raid Boss might be in trouble here. Charm hits him, and nice kill to Dreer Prince. And Haku. Hey.
Try pressing plus.
No, I changed mine.
Okay.
We should push that ourselves. But that was a great turnaround yet again by Support Lives Matter. Yeah, like the Meesens have been really active and proactive in trying to push the game back, but Support Lives Matter seem to always have a
flash charm.
Nice flash charm. Takes him down. Broman dude might be in trouble here. Stay United, use the barrier, and he can't live long enough this time. Hometown Septic is tanking the tower. He is tanky enough.
Oh, Halo with the DBM.
And he lives.
Oh my goodness. Support Lives Matter. Just really trying to make a statement here is they pick up a bunch of kills in this mid lane, and that was just a really sloppy fight by both supports, just really out of position, especially Support this game. He has been, I mean, he's already at 5 deaths. This team would be looking a lot better if he would just play less carelessly. But he's really pushing up and face checking these brushes without him, forgetting his Vel'Koz is only 1,000 HP. And
yeah, these are the cheeky plays that do get him in trouble. Like he's just standing there trying to get some damage on top lane. Like that's not really gonna do much. But like if the rest of the Meesons were there and there was a ward spotting support, he might be in trouble there. And you don't want that.
He gets
He's
spotted
standing
out in
outside
the
the bush.
top brush. Yeah.
Okay.
So after we knock on Prince locking in this Jace, he's really been performing well on it, despite having a rough lane phase.
Prince might be checking the dragon? No.
Nah, it looks like the Meesen gonna even up this Cloud Drake, match the Cloud Drake of Support Lives Matter. Look to push in this mid lane here.
Moose again taking lots of damage, and as a support, you want to be using your shields, your ultimate on your teammates and not on yourself. So taking out the support to half-life is pretty good for the enemy team. And Nomadic might be going too far here. Druid Prince is chasing him with a Yomu's. Nice jump in, knocked back. Nomadic is dead.
I'm not sure why he's there trying to challenge Prince. His full combo can easily 0-100 anyone on the Meesen at this point.
Yeah, and throw the hunt, really well used right there. Zoning out. And Moose might be in trouble here, but that's not true. I lied. The shockwave was on Moose, and Moose just laughing on his corpse.
Moose trying to counter the statement of Hato after an early BM, but I'd say Hato's the one that can keep laughing because he's got two levels on Nomadic right now. Nomadic just really out of position in a lot of these plays, just not in the right spot at the right time. And that shows by him being 30 CS down to Hato's Rengar. CS leads all around the board for Support Lives Matter right now, and they're losing in global objectives, so it's not looking good for them.
Haku can't save this tower. No one's near. He should back off a little bit. Hometown Septic could pillar him in, but oh, he does. But Moose is here. Stanky died is used. They want to take this fight, or not, or not. They're not fast enough.
Moose isn't giving up though. He's continuing to bring on the
Nice
chase.
Ball. Nice charm onto Haku, but that is not someone you want to charm with. The whole team there. Top lane Rainbows might be caught out here, but everyone's just trying to run away. And these junglers are fighting on the side. Not much happening, but the Meesen just slowly losing their whole side of the map.
You know, I was just thinking about that fight, and maybe we were the ones in the wrong. Support Lives Matter just one step ahead of everybody, realizing that the Meesen going to go for this protect the AD carry comp, and they need to be grouped up. So they pick a split comp and have them all around the map on different times, and they're able to disengage really easily with the Vel'Koz, Ahri, and the Trundle pillar, and just kind of split this whole map up. I mean, they're doing it right now.
Moose. Okay,
He's all alone. But yeah,
look, coming out. Haku is in trouble again. Has to flash out.
Oh, charm snipe.
He does go down to the bola. Haito might be in trouble here in Nomadic. Gets charmed in, but that's a defensive charm. Hometown Septic trying to bait them in. Nomadic does go in, and that's a nice shockwave right on the edge.
Keep him there.
The support is here. He might not want to be here. And another fight breaking out. Nomadic might be in trouble here. Flashes out.
Nomadic out of position again, just really over chasing, thinking his teammates behind him, but they're not. He's really trying to chase in Hato, misses the Sonic.
Druid is trying to 1v1 top lane raid boss. Will he be able to take down the raid boss? He is the prince indeed, but his autos don't do damage.
Moose.
Moose showing us who's boss.
Moose and the support 1v1 as he ends up flashing the Vel'Koz E. But a
Druid Prince with the no.
Doesn't land the advanced shockwave.
He might jump in. He heals. He wants this really bad. He does get it, but he goes down.
So I was just about to commend Prince for having a really nice combo bot lane, but the Spirit's Refuge ended up saving Shen by standing in that, blocking the auto attacks. So Refuge was found in the end for him, but Support Lives Matter continue their kind of starving out of this 5k gold lead as they continue to split the map and not allow the Meesen's team comp to take any effect here in this game. I just think it was really interesting since they run these protect the AD carry comps. They picked an Ezreal. I mean, Kog'Maw was still available. we saw yesterday a Twitch was available and they ran a protected carry count, and that worked beautifully. That Twitch was a monster. So I'm not sure why they picked this Ezreal, since Ezreal's more of a kind of, you can kind of leave him in a fight and he'll be able to peel off for himself. But that's not even gonna work against a split comp there. Support Lives Matter is pulling off right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying. Like, but yeah, Ezreal's strong right now though, so maybe that's what they're thinking. But in terms of their comp, and Moose might be in trouble here, but he has a shield to protect him from the Vel'Koz lasers. I think he's gonna be fine, but Support Lives Matter just taking over the whole map, and the Meesens just can't farm. They can't get gold, and Nomadic getting charmed in here. He does go in, tries to fight Pibble Worldwide, but he might not want to take this fight, and he goes down. Top lane Raid Boss, they're fighting here on the other side. They do save Moose. Moose does save himself, actually, and Raid Boss gets exhausted and taken out. But return kill, and another return kill to Dreer Prince with the snipe, and they can push out. And this has been the story of the game. The Meesens have been winning some fights, but every fight that Support Lives Matter do win, they take an objective, and that's why they have 4 towers.
You're right, that is the plot of this game, but I'd say a subplot is Nomadic just having no awareness in any fight this entire game, as he keeps going into the backline with no one there to support him, really kind of throwing these fights around and letting Support Lives Matter win them easily since he's so split up. And that's exactly what Support Lives Matter wants, to be able to pick off individual units.
Nomadic
there's no reason he should be in the bot lane against a 2 levels up enemy right now.
Yeah, I think the whole team's tilting a little bit, and yeah, what are you doing? But top lane Raid Boss tries to take this fight, gets charmed in, and Moose is in trouble here. Why are you trying to fight a fed?
Dreer Prince with a beautiful 1v2 as Nomadic once again. I mean, I don't know what he's thinking in all of these fights. He keeps going in solo, but he does not have the...
Haku is in trouble here, jumped down by Hado, and nice shockwave, but that doesn't really do a lot of damage. Romandude is going down, top lane Raid Boss.
Yeah, this game's over.
Get fought down, and...
10k gold lead. Just... story of the game has been Nomadic dying 20 seconds before everybody else in all of these fights.
I'm really surprised because he is playing the Godfist Lee Sin, and you're not blind anymore. But I guess now the player is the blind one. I'm not sure. Like, is that what it is?
He might be cosplaying the regular Lee Sin, wearing a blindfold right now, because he has no clue where his team's at this whole game. So
the team isn't. I feel like they just don't know what to do at this point. Like, should we pour in resources to stop Dreer Prince? Should we just try to take a fight? And they're just, with the split decision, the second they split up, Support Lives Matter's team comp shines. They can just burst one of them down, you know?
Gosh, if you looked at this scoreboard, I would think this is a Bronze 5 game, because there's so many kills coming out this game. What, 42 to be exact, and it's only 25 minutes in the game. So both teams just super aggressive, but I think the reason there is so many kills is because the Meesen just thinking they're winning fights, but they're 10k gold down and they're still trying to take these 1v1 trades, especially against a now 14 kill Jace who just picked himself up a GA. I'm pretty sure at this point he could even 1v5 if he plays it correctly. So yeah, 25 minutes in the game, Ezreal finally finishes his Triforce and picks up his second item. I mean, like you said, story of the match, they're just getting starved out. And
Dreer Prince has 4 items.
Yeah, and 2 levels above Haku.
Throw the Hunt used on top lane Raid Boss in 2v1. No one's even close to this Shen. You can stop all the autos you want, but you're just gonna get killed. Wait, oh, Moose is here actually. Arcane Shift coming out. Haim Hado might be in trouble here. This fight might be turned around for the Meesens. Hometown Septic trying to run away.
So
he does
tanky.
use his ultimate. He is massive. Top lane Raid Boss is tanky. Is not tanky at all. I mean, Flash used and Moose is left for dead. And Haku is here actually. Pitbull Worldwide might be going down here. Flash is out. Nice charm on top lane Raid Boss. This is a really split fight. Just kill top lane Raid Boss, please. Please. Redemption coming out. He's not going to go down. I can't breathe. Top lane Raid Boss. Gets sniped. Nomadic still goes in again. Again.
God, Nomadic.
Why?
Loses the 1v1 to the
Might be a
support.
snipe. Oh my goodness. Drew Prince wants to go in. Shockwave used on him. He still has Guardian Angel. What are you doing?
Oh my god, what did I tell you? The 1v5, Drew Prince does not give...
This is a snipe. No.
God,
Man.
I mean, this is like the 5th time now that the team has done everything. I mean, they've done the same things they've done all game, but even Support Lives Matter played that so awful, and they still end up winning because Nomadic's nowhere near his team to position a carry, or to kind of kick one of Support Lives Matter's carry into the rest of his team. Instead, he's losing a fight 1v1 to the Vel'Koz, and Drew Prince picks himself up 3 more kills in return for his GA.
The Meesons had a lot of opportunity to lead that fight, but they thought that they could win that fight. Jay still has Guardian Angel, and you guys, 4 of you guys are fighting 180 carry, or quote 80 carry, I guess.
This should be the freest Baron in the world for Support Lives Matter. There's no ward coverage at all for the Meesen, and they have a bot inhib down, so it's almost impossible for them to lose this game at this point. I mean, they can all go in 1 by 1, and the Jace is going to come in and clean up everyone.
Try to take on the raid boss again, but he gets knocked back. But I don't think that's going to do much damage to him. Will they commit to this? That's a nice snipe. Another charm coming out. They will commit to this. Ultimate coming out from Hometown Septic.
Vel'Koz and Rengar are quite a ways away.
And Dream Prince just trying to fight the backline himself, and everyone's just dropping like dead flies. Drew Prince might be going down here, and this might be good for the Meesons. Time Hadel's still in the throw of the hunt. Haku wants to take a fight. He's a little strong now. But he misses everything. He jumped in, and now he has no way out. Hometown Septic, he's just trying to stall out time. There's a bot wave pushing into their nexus. A nice ultimate laser. Nomadic might be in trouble here yet again, and there's a wave coming in. There's a wave coming in mid, top, and the bot lane, and the Meesons are just scrambling to save their base. They have to fight here if they want to live.
Oh, Nomadic caught out.
Yet again. And Haku, what are you doing there? Honestly. Arcane shifts out, but that's not good. Oh, whoa. Top lane raid boss. Oh, trying to fight. He does take down.
They lose a Nexus turret, a mid turret, and an outer turret for that, though. 1 turret remaining.
Yeah,
so
nice.
Whether Support Lives Matter, I'm sure if you asked them, they would all tell you that this was a calculated stall out for the bot lane, but they end up picking up a Nexus turret without even being on that side of the map. Almost pick up a top inhib, but they clear out every turret but 1, all open inhibs, 12k gold lead, and a free Baron just staring them in the face at any time they want it. And it's pretty fast too with the Trundle Jace at this point. And they should be able to zone off very easily with Vel'Koz Ahri if anyone comes near them.
Roman, dude, might be in trouble here. Oh, nope. See, this is what the Meesons had to avoid. Getting the other laners fed. That's literally, you just had to go even. You didn't have to win.
At this point, Nomadic picking up a GA is probably the most useless thing he can do since we already know he's going to die to a random person in a side fight.
Yeah, that's unfortunately true. Hado might be looking for Moose here. Moose might have to make himself big, but that's
beautiful pillar.
Nice pillar to bounce him back. Nomadic might be caught out here yet again, but yeah, the Support Lives Matter might be looking for no, they definitely are looking for a Baron here. They have a wave forming in the mid lane, and they can do Baron right now. And even if Support Lives Matter, even if the Meesons come, they can fight that, and that's exactly what they want. They can win the 5-3-4 fight.
I want to shout out to Travis. He said the only win condition right here is a 4k elo shockwave, and he is so right.
Pitbull Worldwide is caught out here, but Nomadic doesn't have any damage. Fight breaking out. Top lane raid boss is diving the back wave, but laser coming out. Top lane raid boss goes down. He's not very tanky, and Haku is in the middle of the fight. Trundle just smacking him in the face. Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye. Roman dude getting sniped out. Goodbye. Everyone just getting sniped out. Haku just running for his life like 80 carry in 2017. Fight. Ouch. Goodbye. Oh, shield coming out. Speed up coming out. I don't think he can run, dude. He's an 80 carry. Oh, exhaust coming out. He might live this, but no.
Oh, okay. Doesn't get the bite off.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Nomadic's still alive, surprisingly.
oh,
Ends up picking
Nomadic.
himself up a kill in return for his GA, but his base is just gonna slowly dwindle down. And Broman Dude doesn't even get off the shockwave that fight, so the only
Hometown
way they
Septic.
can win.
Hometown Septic saying hello to the Ezreal. You belong in the museum, but Ezreal has something to say about that.
Hito!
No, Haku. Ultimate coming out. He can do it. He can do it. What? That didn't do damage. Oh, that did do damage. That did do damage. He's just a tanky Moose. Moose, run. Moose.
Oh god.
Uh,
That right now is
Moose!
Drew Prince is the only raid boss in this game, and Pitbull just playing with them, charming them around.
Nomadic goes in like a boosted animal. I'm just kidding. That was not a bad engage because Pitbull didn't really have anything. Top lane raid boss splashes on top of his face, and Pitbull Worldwide should be going down here. Nomadic.
Oh, trade that! Oh my god, Nomadic!
And that is the true damage coming back. That is the true damage that goes back. Top lane raid
There's no
boss might
reason
be
for
in
him to
trouble
continue
here.
that fight there.
Oh,
So now
man.
that's one less member for them, and
That's no members for them anymore.
Burman Dude dies the second time in a row without getting the shockwave off, although it wouldn't even matter there. Drew Prince can end this game solo, whether his team wants to follow him or not, because there's three members down.
Only one's left is the bot lane. Drew Prince trying to assert his dominance like he did on Draven.
Oh my god,
buddy.
that
Moose, you're the next one on the plate. Yum yum. Kill him. Drew Prince just munching them down. Slam hand, hammer. Goodbye.
Holy.
69k gold for Support Lives Matter.
Ah, Nomadic dying again.
One more.
Classic.
Just one last Lee Sin syndrome. And yeah, not the Meesen. Support Lives Matter. Take game 1
Oh
of the series.
my goodness.
Wow.
20. Oh my gosh. A 66 kill game. What elo is this? Can someone tell me?
I think there was an error. We just spectated a random game.
I feel like I'm watching myself back in season 4 climb from 1 to 30 at this point, because that was, I mean, 15k gold lead for the side of Support Lives Matter, and even though we completely shat on their team comp at the beginning of the game, they once again show us that we're the wrong ones, and they just, I mean, really come out strong here. So that's game 1.
Yeah, they're the epitome of win lane, win game, and that's exactly what they did with the Chase 80 carry. And oh, oops, yeah, the overlay does say week 1. I may or may not know how to count. Oops. Mistakes are made, guys. I'm sorry.
Asian problems.
Dude, I'm Asian. I'm such a disgrace, man.
All right, so that's game 1 here. Support Lives Matter take a 1-0 lead in this series. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back to bring you the second game.
Music.
Thanks for joining us.
Music. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Demacia! Today is a good day to die.
对手个个摩拳擦掌，战场谁能够得到手杀？猎物逃不出我的手掌，你就尽管逃吧，迟早被我踏杀。哈哈，别怪我的字眼太伤，我的慈悲从不施舍给输家。人头上这300，有谁不向往？你画面变黑白，对线我太强。子弹不长眼，你可别躲在角落，被我逼走，为你看见我在享受神乎其技。你说你受够，队友抱怨你怎么一直送头？枪口随着你移动，枪口就在你背后，看到我出现，快脚闪现。快如闪电，那是我的指尖。
尽管在逆风之中，我依然不退让。远方传来的乐章，让战鼓阵发烫。冲突轰炸着曙光，战士们不曾彷徨。尽管残血的创伤，也不曾感到恐慌。我既定上线，早已准备提前回马枪。冲突轰炸着曙光。
叫嚣谩骂的烟硝，临阵脱逃，举上的眼角，冰柜神术让你惊心眼冒。黑与白是我送你的颜料，这场战役你举棋不定，眼线早已布满你的阵地。欢迎光临丛林的陷阱，羊入虎口，怪你太过大意。攻城略地，天生的将军，我的战术好比诸葛孔明，万夫莫敌，全场靠我 carry。所有角色在我手里就是 OP， 大意是荆州，那不要紧，亚意是新风，是我送你。看着战况，你眉头深锁，下巴拖着我 pentakill。
尽管在逆风之中，我依然不退让。远方传来的乐章，让战鼓阵发烫。冲突轰炸着曙光，战士们不曾彷徨。尽管残血的创伤，也不曾感到恐慌。我既定上线，早已准备提前回马枪。冲突轰炸着曙光，我的嘴角正在上扬。
Awareness is the key to victory. Be sure you never let your guard down.
失败找不到解药，胜利对着我微笑，风暴之中的心跳依然狂妄咆哮，突破僵局的诀窍，从来不需要推敲，我魔王如龙，你是我的肥料，中般的校正战术我校正，听着我们笑声不会是笑声，独领风骚技巧的传承，不靠侥幸险胜，他们叫我战神，我是法海情我将百世收服，我是岳飞是也将金国收复，平淡如山倒是我送你的礼物。你哭喊多同的领悟，
逆风之中，心
Welcome back, everybody.
We're ready, suited up for game 2. By suited up, I mean I'm still in my boxers and sitting here at my desktop. We're ready to go, though.
Stop eating your wheat thins.
It's okay, chat. Please back me up on this. It's wheat thins.
It's
Am I
wheat.
wrong?
It's wheat, not wheat. You don't pronounce the H.
But what do you mean? There's an it's wheat thins.
Okay, do you pronounce island or Iceland?
That's not an H. It's wheat thins. Anyway, we're gonna get in here since Kelvin doesn't know how to English. We're gonna get ready for game 2.
Oh wow!
Support Lives Matter.
Come on, man. That's messed up.
All right, so gonna be getting ready for pick ban here. Let them know we're ready to go.
We should be heading in to the champ select.
Thank you, Devil.
Wait, it says the H is silent.
What do you mean?
Yeah, dude. Wait, the H is silent.
The H is.
Yeah, it's wheat.
It's wheat thins.
It's wheat.
Bro.
Yeah, okay.
Wheat.
Is it white or white? Huh?
It's wheat thins.
What are you saying, dude?
Alright, can we just start the draft so you guys can stop being retarded? You're making a fool of yourselves, okay?
Whoa.
Here we go.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now we're into the drafts. Gangplank banned out yet again.
Yeah, the Gangplank ban coming out, targeting the side of Hometown Septic.
Wait, what? Top lane.
So the Draven banned out once again against Rear Prince. They don't want him on that, even though his Jace was very deadly last game. And the Evelyn banned out against Nomadic, even though, yeah, I'd leave his Lee Sin up again if I was Support Lives Matter. They end up banning the Caitlyn for their third final ban.
Will they ban the Jace? They don't ban the Jace.
They banned Vlad Soraka. So insta lock in for Graves for Hayam Hado, presumably this game.
A lot of junglers actually
okay on the Rengar, nothing too crazy. He played his role pretty well, although it was kind of hard to underperform Nomadic that game.
You're both wrong. It's weight thins. What the?
Wheat thins. Like, why are you guys making this such a big deal?
Is it white or white?
That's different. It's wheat.
How can I ever prove myself to be right? Okay, anyways, now let's picked up for the Meesen side, and there's only one jungler that was banned actually.
Yeah, top lane raid boss once again going to this this tank top. Is he another great team fighter in Nautilus? Pretty mirror image with the Shin. A lot of CC tank ability. Ash locked in for Haku. So he looked pretty good in the early phase on his Ezreal, but late in the game he really struggled with his positioning, and the team comp just did not work out against Support Lives Matter. So hopefully with the air engage, he'll be able to change it up a bit. Trundle locked in for Hometown Septic. And
Wait, hold up. Wait, is this Graves 80 carry, dude? They're messing with us. Wait, my brain is just boggled.
So Kha'Zix also locked in. That's probably for Hayam Hado. He plays quite a few games on Rengar and Kha'Zix. Well, I presume if you're good at Rengar, you should be pretty good at Kha'Zix. Very similar playstyles.
Yeah. This has to be Graves 80 carry. Yeah. There's no other way.
Getting really close. Oh no. He picked Lee Sin again, so we might get quite the repeat of last game as Nomadic. I mean, he's earned my respect. I mean, after that display, if you're willing to lock that in again, man, you do you, brother. So,
I mean, the Meesens might have been just a off game, it happens. And honestly, if they do pick the Lee Sin and do pick the Orianna again, I'd be surprised if Support Lives Matters don't ban out the mid laner. Yeah, the Orianna banned out right here, because the Ori, you can have the Nautilus ultimate plus the Lee Sin hop into the fight, and that'd be a really good setup for the Orianna. Had a lot of good shockwaves last game, but now it's banned out, so they don't have that opportunity.
Yeah, I predict I I'm not sure. He's an ADC man who plays mid, and he usually only plays Ori. With the Ori band out as well, being one of the only like most consistent picks. I'm really not sure what he's going to look to lock in as they Support Last Matter close in on their last ban here.
And
It's
last
been
game was
all mid laners.
yeah. Well, oh, Shen. Wait, what?
I guess they're predicting it could be not support, and that is not a bad draft since I'm a
It
big
is a
ass
novice
Moose.
support.
I mean,
It
yeah,
is
Moose plays a lot of not support and Galio locked in. It could be a Galio mid though, so I wouldn't get too far off your seat since we have no clue what he's going to play yet. But yeah, really nice by Support Lives Matter to be able to predict that support Nautilus and not get baited out. Still a flex pick though, because we're not really sure on their lanes yet. LeBlanc locked in though for Pit Boy Worldwide, and with the changes coming in, LeBlanc is very different. Tarek,
This is Graves 80 carry.
yeah.
We're getting some spicy 80 carry picks this game.
So an interesting bot lane, but I'm really looking at this LeBlanc pick because Pitbull Worldwide has definitely shown his mechanics are up to par, and he can perform on most of these champions. So I'm excited to see how he uses the new LeBlanc. So it is going to be Galio top, most likely. Not going to be a Galio support. It's Twisted Fates locked in. That's a really interesting pick against the LeBlanc. Low mobile 80 mid laner against a very high mobility mid laner. So this LeBlanc, she's much different. Builds Heztech Gunblade into Lynchbane. So definitely really different ways of getting her damage off, since her W is literally like getting poked with a feather. Now it's so useless. It's actually just used for a gap closer. Once again, really interesting Support Lives Matter team comp, but not deferring too much from last game, as they can still run the 1-3-1 very effectively. Having Kha'Zix, LeBlanc, Tarek just kind of run it down mid while Gravestone will push these sideways. But I like where the Meesen are going in this direction. They're responding to this very well, picking up Galio and Twisted Fate, so they can respond and collapse on one of these sideways very well, especially with Lee Sin Galio. That's super strong.
Yeah, I was gonna mention actually the mid lane was a pretty close matchup, and the bot lane they're really close fights, and like but it could have gone either way. And with the Nautilus pick in the support, and you have the Lee Sin and the Twisted Fate and the Galio. If Galio backs and walks towards around the bot lane and the mid lane, they can have a 5-man bot dive with opening up with Ash's Crystal Arrow. So this might be what the Meesons are looking for, to get that early advantage that Support Lives Matter did with that early tower in the bot lane.
Right.
But the tower coming out for Support Lives Matter side, so and Graves has all his dashes, so that'll be interesting to see how that pans out.
Yeah, Black Dove, you did hear that right. It is Lynchbane, second item on LeBlanc now. At least that's what most high-elo LeBlanc players are building. Heztech Gunblade into Lynchbane.
Black Dove or Blake Dove?
That is definitely Black Dove. Hello? Anyway, he's definitely going with...
Wheat.
So...
Wheat.
Yeah. The Lynchbane Heztech Gunblade is... the standard build on LeBlanc now, since she just kind of spams all those different spells and tries to get a different procs off. Yeah, Lynchbane. Am I saying something wrong?
No.
Wheat. It's wheat, guys. Come on.
All right, so we have a video of how to pronounce wheat, and now let our streamer play it out loud, please. Are you playing it?
Wheat.
Macros?
Wheat.
What is he playing?
Wheat.
Oh my god, why are we still caught up on this? Wheathens. Yeah, that's what I've been saying the whole time. You guys are trolling me, man. I mean,
we're not. I guess the whole thing I'm trolling you now is that tweet. It's like tweet without the T.
It's all a prank on me. No, but that's different. I mean, that's not wheat. It's tweet.
I just can't. What about that? Oh, how do you pronounce Vagar?
Just like you said, Vagar.
No, shut up. You don't say Vagar.
Dude, what? Hey, man, there is no like
correct pronunciation. All right, you could say it. Yeah, is it Tarek or Tarek?
It's Tarek.
Yeah, no, I could say it's Tarek, and then I could just
Okay, that's debatable. Debatable.
debatable
Oh wow.
confirmed.
Okay. I see how it
Debatable
is now.
confirmed.
Are we
Is it
doing this
Kazakhs
now?
or Kazakhs?
Wait. Okay, it's obviously Kazakhs.
I mean, is it though? What's giving that A the correct pronunciation?
All right, dude. We gotta let it chat. Okay, we're having a contest now. All right. Contest. Who
Is
cares
it
about
Galio or Galio?
Okay, stop giving me obvious.
I
answers.
mean, you gotta hold your own.
Shake or Shaka?
I mean, like I said, it's personal preference. If I say wheat and you say some other dumb stuff, then I mean, I guess we're both wrong.
I guess the world is dumb. Guess the world is dumb. Wait, how did you pronounce Vagar? How did you pronounce Vagar? I forgot.
Vagir?
Vagar. Yeah, what? I've never heard someone say that.
All right, dude, it's fine.
Oh,
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to highlighting this game before I
Is
get
it
off the face of the earth.
Nasus or Nasus? Nasus or Nasus?
All right, that one's obviously Nasus, unless you
No,
have some form
it's
of mental
Susan. It's the
disability.
third option. Get right, bro. It's
Yeah.
Susan.
Shoot.
Oh,
all right. So LeBlanc would teleport, not changing any summoners. We all have the same summoners as the last game. That should be
exhaust coming out for both teams.
I don't think Pip-Boy really used that teleport to its full advantage last game. I mean, he had a few. I think he teleported in the lane and then teleported bot one time, but I think definitely. I think even Cleanse would do him really well this game. That's actually a really big misstep against TF, Ash, even like the rest of their team, Galio, Nautilus. I mean, not having Cleanse here, I mean, get locked down really easily. So,
Roman do get also taking barrier on Twisted Fate. I haven't really seen that a lot. I've seen Ghost, Ignite, Teleport maybe, but like barrier, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, that's definitely interesting since LeBlanc is more consistent damage now, not nearly as much burst as he had before. Although I can see him taking that because of the Kazakhs maybe, but this team is definitely more consistent damage with Graves and new LeBlanc and Trundle. So I think kind of a misstep by both mid laners here, not taking the correct summoners, but we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Maybe they use them better than we think they can. Although I'm really excited to see if Nomadic, after making all those questionable plays he did last time, if he can fix himself and hopefully turn his team around and win them the early game.
Yeah, and on the side of the Meesen, again, picking out a very nice team fighting comp, whereas on the Support Lives Matter side, they just want to win lane and crush the whole game. And they did that game one. They did that show match, and they probably do that every game. So we'll see how the Meesons are going to try to deal with that.
In terms of lane matchups wise, I definitely think top lane it's going to be the same. I think Galio should be able to dominate 1 through 6, but as soon as that level 6 hits, I mean it's literally identical to Shen. He's not going to be able to do anything for himself with that ultimate. It's only cast on a teammate. So let's see if we have any weird
Keystones.
Yeah, coming out.
And last game, we didn't see either team coming out with a cheese or invade.
No crazy level 1s, although I think Nautilus has one of the strongest level 1s in the game, especially support, since you wouldn't have to run back top lane like my team forces me to do every time I pick him.
It's okay, just get executed. It's faster than recalling.
Honestly, I mean, hey, it's Iron Strat. So, looks like Courage for Galio.
Thunderlord's coming out for Dreer Prince. That's a very aggressive keystone for Graves. Because as Graves AD carry, you probably want to go like Warlords, not forever, but probably Warlords because of your life stealing. But with Thunderlords, he probably wants to play just like the last game on his Jace. He just wants to burst everyone down there 1v5. and build up all those
think
resistance.
it's super interesting. Tark has Wind Speaker's Blessing for the extra shields and
Oh.
heals. But I mean that's not the worst. I mean that's definitely debatable if he should go that or Stemboard Pact or even Courage of the Colossus. So I'm not really knocking him too hard. I feel like that's personal preference and seeing how their team's gonna play. But like I said, I'm definitely interested to see how Pip-Boy wins plays this mid lane if he does end up copying the pro builds or he tries to go something of his own.
ProBuilds.com. We're not sponsored by them.
Well, I watch a lot of Po Belter, and he's been playing that build a lot, and I know it's pretty popular in Korea as well. So I'd like to see him try and mimic it, but he might just go for a standard AP build, but I could definitely see his damage lacking in some of these fights if that's the case.
Yeah, LeBlanc hasn't really been played in NA anymore, but now I've seen a lot of LeBlanc's picked in LCK, right? So it might be coming back, maybe. Or is that just me?
I definitely think it's more. I mean, it was picked today in EULCS after being banned a couple of times, so I definitely think it's now it's not a must ban by any means, but it's definitely a nice pick if you can play it correctly.
Alright, so we're gonna be in this game now, and both teams, well, Druid Prince is AFK yet again, but the Meesens might use this to their advantage.
No thanks, Devil. I will not repeat that sentence, but I did see your message.
What did you say?
I can't say it because like he wants me to say it. Obviously, you can't do what the viewers want. Then you give in to their scheme.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So a 5-point setup.
Once you give them the key, it never ends.
It's over. Oh my gosh! Look at those moves from Tarek right now.
Where are the Kappa Prides at, boys?
Oh my gosh, this man is just, look at it, luscious locks popping out the moves. So a super standard 5-point setup on the side of the Meesens.
And some BM coming out from both teams.
Yeah, in the all chat.
Ooh, we're getting spicy in here after game 1. But not spicy enough. Everyone's just doing these regular starts. Yeah, Support Lives Matter does have a ward to spot out in the river.
Yeah, looks like standard setups again.
No cheese. Unlucky. But the TF pick in the mid lane, I haven't seen a TF in a while ever since, I think Froggen pulled it out like week 2 where he built Rapid Fire. That was interesting.
Yeah, I haven't seen it as much in solo queue. I definitely feel like it's still a consistent pick for experienced players, but you really have to have good map awareness with it.
Yeah, and with a team like the Meesens that they really focus around this gameplay, and the big moose might be trying to fight here. Druid Prince, I think the Meesens have a better level 1 here.
So an early skirmish in the bot lane, and with Graves' sustain, it's probably going to turn out in favor of Support Lives Matter. Although I wanted to highlight mid lane, I do like Pip-Boy's pick for picking up
right here in the bot lane, Support catches Haku. Haku might be in trouble here. He might have to use his flash, and he does. Druid Prince flashes to follow. Exhaust used.
Oh, he can't behind the minion.
Auto. He can't hit him. He can't. He has no flash anymore either, but both sums used by Haku, and advantage for Support Lives Matter. And another fight coming out here. Nomadic ganking this mid lane. Broman lives with a sliver of health. Pitbull Worldwide waiting for his nice flash followed by Nomadic and first blood to the Meesens.
So Pip-Boy, I mean, I think he went for the right play there, but he definitely got way too aggressive not knowing where Lee Sin was on the map. And Moose needs to be careful. But as I just want to get out. Pip-Boy took teleport to try and match that of Bro Man Dude Guy's ultimate Destiny to try and follow him around the map. So I guess that's one advantage of taking teleport on LeBlanc. Looks like gank top lane from Hado.
Hometown Septic getting really low here, but top lane raid boss is the one that's in trouble. Level up actually by top lane raid boss, gets a little bit of health and mana back. And he's trying to get out. Flash used by Hado. He can't get out with his dash because he dashes backwards.
Justice punch.
Oh man,
Nice.
that's the bad thing about Justice Punch.
Nomadic looking to respawn bot lane.
Ward hops right into that stun. It doesn't matter though, they're chasing
Pure Prince, no flash, he still has heal.
And heal
One more
used.
dead.
And he goes down.
Alright, Nomadic, I see you. Definitely getting some nice early ganks here, but it's definitely support lives matters to blame for playing so aggressive, not having any advantage where this Lee Sin is, but I'm liking Nomadic. His confidence does not seem phased at all, and he's playing pretty well this early game. Yeah, Hometown Septic's already grabbed himself a 10 CS lead in the top lane against this Galio, after Galio going down early in the lane to Hado. So I think Galio, I mean, almost mid lane seems to be favoring Support Lives Matter as well, but an early Moby's pick up for Nomadic.
Oh wait, that's a nice double stun. Haku is really low yet again, but they don't really have follow-up. Druid Prince dashes in. Nice snare by Moose, and Druid Prince wants more. He wants some blood, and oh, that's the Taric chain. Nice stun out by Taric, and Moose goes down.
Yeah, no sums available. They used them earlier, and they just had no mana to try and escape there, so kind of a misstep. They should have just backed off after getting that early kill.
Yeah, on the side of the Meesen, yet again, getting greedy with their advantages.
I definitely think he should have tried and used the dredge line to get out of there.
Yeah.
Septic needs to be careful. Galio still has a nice combo. He needs to respect that definitely, even after picking up an old Mandic. No magic.
Mantle?
Yeah. Hello? It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I think Nomadic really needs to... I mean, he picked up these early Mobies, and he has to capitalize on those, or it's going to be a wasted buy. I know he picked him up last game. I'm not sure if he first bought him. But if he misplays, that's 900 gold and 2 kills in the early game gone to waste.
The cap is coming out from the chat.
Oh,
a nice gank by Nomadic, but he doesn't have his kick yet. Dragon's Rage, but...
Whoa! Druid Prince with a beautiful combo using the wall. And Nomadic, I mean, I tried to make him feel better, but his team was not there. He went in way too early.
Where do you go? And another fight breaking out. Druid Prince trying to kill Haku. Nice stretch line by the boost, but he can't save.
He can't kill him either.
Haku and big as Moose.
Destiny is popped though.
Oh my gosh, how does he live? Oh, no, he doesn't live that. But takes down 2 before going down himself.
Beautiful play by Druid Prince there. His auto spacing and his positioning and according to the wall definitely helped him get both those skills there.
Nice taunt used by Raid Boss, and these are some nice trades top lane for the Galio, but the CS numbers are pretty close, and he wants in on this, but his ultimate doesn't really do anything if he's trying to solo him, and I don't think he wins the fight, but ultimate used by Hometown Septic to protect himself from the all-in.
Okay, yeah, Devil brings up a good point here. Hold on, I just want to revisit this very briefly, because I don't think anybody's going to die. Hold that thought.
Just as you said that, that's the caster curse.
Dredge line hits.
Trying to run here, Dredge line waiting.
No sums.
Pitbull is actually here, Druid Prince.
Oh my gosh.
Bullman, dude. Big as Moose might be in trouble here, and wow, what a turnaround.
God, Druid Prince, this guy's an animal. Put him on any champion, he's gonna smash you with it. Alright, so how do you say the stuff you put on like pie and milkshakes, like the white stuff you put above it?
Apple pie?
Yeah.
Cool Whip? Cool Whip.
Wait, how do you say it?
Cool Whip. Wait, pause for a second. Hado goes down. Alright, go on.
Cool Whip.
No, Cool Whip. Like W-I... But anyways, Nomadic, oh my god, taking so much damage from that chain.
Oh, Pip-Boy Worldwide with a beautiful
too late. Druid Prince trying to fight this. Top lane Raid Boss might be in trouble here.
They don't have the numbers for this.
Nice taunt on
Pip-Boy though, he's going walks into the team.
Doesn't take damage. Support might be in trouble here. Flash in by Haku. Nice double kill.
Oh my god.
One Roman dude guy. Druid Prince might be in trouble here. Nice flash out, but is he out? Really? They're looping around. This is the dive. 80 carries and whatever, dude. I have to stop doing that, making that joke and top lane raid boss.
my!
Wow.
Pit Boy, I was just giving you praise, man, and then you just walk into 3 of them and just literally kill yourself to them.
Citrus, stop praising people, please. Stop praising. Every time you praise someone, they just die.
I'm giving curses. No, I was kidding. It is Cool Whip. I'm not an autist. I know how to say that.
Whoa!
It is
That'll
Cool
be a
Whip.
1K fine?
CLG gets fined for that.
Oh yeah, okay.
CLG gets fined. But yeah, it is Cool Whip. But I will hold stand. It's Wheat Thins.
Okay. You know what? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
We can compromise. Agree to disagree.
We were just filling time. We're just entertaining the crowd. Let's be real. Nomadic, just chilling.
Dude.
What just happened?
Broman Dude Guy already has 5 kills in the form of 3 assists or 3 kills and 2 assists. Pip-Boy not able. Drew Prince kind of carrying the load though, but
Hometown
really
Septic has no mana here, so they're trying to fight this. And top lane Reboss, I feel like he would win this, and Hometown Septic just back him off.
I'm really uh-oh. Here I go praising again, but I really like the Meesen's ward coverage in this bot lane. They have 3 control wards around this river and even in the jungle. So just really all around nice ward coverage. It looks like Hado gonna creep towards the top side, but
Drew Prince wants another fight, gets snared up, and this might be bad for the Meesons actually. Oh my goodness, Moose just gets blasted. He is so squishy. He has nothing. And TP coming in for top lane raid boss, but he has 75% health. I don't know what he can do here. He just gets stunned. What is he doing here? Nice ultimate coming out.
the LeBlanc clone.
Oh, nice arrow by Haku, but is this enough? Haku lives with a sliver of health, and Birdman Dude is here to clean up. This might be a collapse? No.
Destiny comes out, it has a lower cooldown than Pip-Boy's teleport, and they're able to pick up.
Oh, Pippo, what are you doing here? Nomadic, does he have the Dragon's Rage? He has. He does. But...
God, that burst is insane.
Bro, man, might be in trouble here. Barrier used. Nomadic has the kick, kicks him out, and jumps out. Nice dredge. Oh my gosh, I thought that dredge line hit.
God, Moose already has 4 deaths in this bot lane, just getting way over aggressive. Meanwhile, Hometown Sector just beats down this turret. He's gonna take the first one of the game. 650. Just, whew.
Oh man.
This is,
Oh, Justice Punch coming out for top lane raid boss, and I mean, Hometown Septic doesn't really care. He got what he wanted. He got the turret. He's just gonna walk away now, and Big Moose just walks back into that stun. Yet again, a fight might be breaking out here. Hometown Septic might not be in a good position. Roman Dude Guy actually has no TP. I mean, his ultimate Destiny, so he should be fine here. I'm not sure, but CS leads coming out on Support Lives Matters side all across the map, and that 2K goal lead is from that first tower plus these CS leads. These fights have been really close. The kill count is 9-8, but yet again, it's Support Lives Matter taking these objectives, and Nomadic trying to clear out a ward in a dangerous spot when his bot lane is getting pushed in, but top lane raid boss is near here. He does have his... No, he doesn't have his ultimate. Oh, he just used it. Oh, okay. Oh, nice Justice Punch right in. Nice CC stacking on Pitbull Worldwide, and he's not playing very well this game. Getting caught out left and right. 1-3 already. Top lane raid boss goes in. Arrow comes up short. Nice stun coming out by support. Nomadic wants to kick him in. Just not enough damage, and Nomadic blasted. So does top lane raid boss. Bro, man, dude, trying to stop the bleeding, but Support Lives Matter wants more. Yeah, that was
hysterical indeed.
Support lived with 10 HP.
Why are they fighting so much in this game? I don't understand why they can't just or just try and play the lanes out, but they're continuing on fighting. Yo, Travis, hit me up after the game, man. I live near there, so I'd love to talk it out with you, small world, no doubt. Anyway.
And Hockey trying to 1v1 Drew Prince. Drew Prince just doesn't care. Takes the 1v2. Why doesn't anyone learn? Drew Prince isn't scared of fighting that 1v2. Some players crumble when they look at a 1v2. Drew Prince is not one of those players. Wow, that Graves does a lot of damage. And he's going with the Yomu's lethality build. I don't know how good it is anymore, but clearly good enough to 1v2 so far. Another fight.
Yeah, looking a lot like last game, mimicking the fact that Sport Lives Matter just get this early lead, and they seem to, after many fights, slowly snowball it out of control.
Wait, your girlfriend lives in Washington? Wait, I'm in Washington. Wait, what? Wait,
I'm in Virginia, and there's like 5 people in this chat that live.
Big ass moves. Goodbye.
That live in Virginia and like near Radford, so hella small world.
Yeah. But anyways, bot lane just getting jumped on, and that might be the bot lane tower, and it is, and the game just opened up. 2 towers taken yet again at 15 minutes. Maybe, well, the Meesens did hold out a little longer this time, but not that much longer. They need a place very soon, and here is the play. Dragon's Rage coming now, goes back in, but he is tanking tower. They can't get out with that pillar, but the flashes out, and that is...
He lives!
Top lane raid bot. Yeah, Nomadic was not taking turret aggro. I don't know why he flashed, but Hippo Worldwide wants to fight this, but Bowman dude was like, I'm here, dude! I'm here, dude! I saw you,
Hippo
TV.
Worldwide giving his best Nomadic cosplay as he goes in 1v3, not knowing where the rest of his team is. And
Come on, man.
meanwhile, though, Support Lives Matter are pushing in this mid turret, trying to break the top turret, but that...
Nice crystal arrow, but wait, they don't do damage. I lied. That was okay. Well, they tried. They got top tower for that though, so tower numbers balancing out a little bit, but actually not really because they took 1 for 1. And now all outer turrets down for the Meesens. Citrus, you there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm here. Just kind of trying to figure out what's going on in this game. Support Lives Matter up to about a 3k gold lead now, as both teams split an Infernal Drake 16, almost 17 minutes into this game. And looking at builds, oh,
Moose going in?
Getting hit by the dredge line.
Drew Prince wants to fight this, and they're trying to bait this because Nomadic is right behind them. Drew Prince gets blasted right before the fight starts. And they can't fight without their...
Nice kick and follow by Nomadic there to pick up a kill, finding him over the wall blindly.
Yeah, Nomadic playing...
Broman dude playing very well this game KDA-wise.
Yeah, he's been everywhere this game, and Nomadic also has been everywhere. He really might be Dardoch. Very interesting Lee Sin games. But definitely this is one of his better Lee Sin games. 100%.
Definitely Nomadic from Facepalm to Pog champ this game. He's playing pretty well. Hado.
Oh, okay. Tarek ult used in this, and they might want to take advantage of that. Top lane Raidbots trying to fight Pitbull Worldwide. Pitbull Worldwide is 1-4, so he's not really that much of a threat. Went from being assassin to like a control mage into like a 1-4. Not very scary. And support wants to fight this. Flash used by Moose. Very wise there because Moose does not have any mana to live there. Blue buff handed out to Broman Dude guy. No objections there. Very close game actually. And Drew Prince dashes right into the crystal arrow. CC follow up. Nomadic kicks him in. But Drew Prince wants that kick because he wants to kill someone? No, he can't kill anyone. Hometown Septic now in a 1v2 situation. Will he be able to win this 1v4? Oh, Ham Hado going in, but health bars are so low. Pitbull Worldwide says, hello everybody, now I'm here. I'm Mr. Worldwide, but Nomadic is in trouble there. And nice clean up by the Support Lives Matter. And oh man, things are turning around yet again. Right when things are looking good for the Meesens again, Support Lives Matter just turned around. Wait, Citrus, why are you chatting in Twitch chat, bro? You're supposed to be casting! Oh my god. Travis, stop distracting him! You guys can talk after the game.
I was muted. Was unaware of that.
Yeah, because you keep
Support
chatting!
Lives Matter picked himself up their 4th tower of the game and increased their gold lead to now 4K. And Jir Prince just slowly scaling up even more. Hato as well, so even though the Meesen are getting kills, but it's not transitioning well, especially because Moose keeps on dying, and the spot lane is super useless for them right now.
And
But
this is
like
the mid tower.
they're gonna get zoned out.
Yeah. That's a very good play. Drew Prince is actually pushing top lane, so if 2 people decide to go up there, top lane Reboss can join with his jump, whatever it's called. What is it called? His like Power Ranger jump.
No, I'm not in the league, Travis.
Drew Prince wants to fight top lane Raid Boss, but the whole team is there. Drew Prince might be in trouble here. He does have flash to use. He does use it, but nice Lee Sin Q. And Drew Prince is in trouble here, but that kick just is not enough. Drew Prince is so low, and top lane Raid Boss might be in trouble here. Nice taunt onto Pitbull Worldwide, but Haim Hadel cleaning up the fight. Drew Prince lives that whole fight. Broman dude was like, I'm out, Broman. Dude, he's out. He made it!
Alright, nice. I want you to look at your mini-map right now and find the Meesen's ADC.
Oh, there he is.
Yep, just farming up bot lane as his team goes into fight. Doesn't care where he's out. I mean, Nomadic's kind of made a statement for knowing that, but for doing that rather. So, really sloppy team fight. Even when they were in there, they got broken up and weren't together. As Duman Bro has to use his ultimate just to get out of there, or Broman Dude rather.
Yeah, Nomadic really unlucky Dragon's Rage there because the kick did bring Drew Prince down to a sliver of health and he just couldn't finish him off. If he did there, they would have been out. And Chris Arrow coming out, no one even close. But vision-wise, the Support Lives Matter really do have both jungles covered and around Baron. So despite Haku splitting during that fight, Drew Prince is just the better split pusher with 153 CS, and Pitbull Worldwide might be in trouble here. He double dashes out and nice. He is out. Dragon started for the Meesens, and Support Lives Matter might look to fight this. Junglers are not even close yet. Hometown Septic jumps in. This is a crazy fight. Support is stuck in the middle. He doesn't have his ultimate and he goes down. Drew Prince just try to kite on the side. He gets exhausted. Gets hit by everything. And nice focus by the Meesens, but now they got Hometown Septic to kill. He flashes out. Nice kick by Nomadic.
Hato's not even in this fight.
But Hato takes him down, but this is not a good fight for Support Lives Matter. Hato tries to jump out like the bug he is. Nice stun by Broman Dude, and Hato is down, and that's a clean ace by the Meesens, and they're just turning this game around time and time again.
I mean, I don't know if you can really say the Meesen did anything well, except they stayed together grouped when Support Lives Matter split up. But I watched Hato that whole fight, and he just stood back and kind of watched his team die. It wasn't decisive whether he should go in or not. Ends up dying for it anyway. Should have just went in and tried to support his team, but they end up giving away a tower and 5 kills and a dragon as Nomadic secured that with a smite. So this game can kind of turn either way at this point.
And another thing about the fight was that Support was in the middle of the fight. He wasn't even close to any of his teammates, wasn't able to use the stun properly, and Cosmetic Radiance was down. So they didn't have that invulnerability, and I think the team didn't really talk about it before going into that fight, so it became a little disorganized. But that's a great fight for the Meesens if they're trying to make this a 3-game series. And why do we have the Kappas in the chat? What happened? Oh, Travis. Come on, man.
Golden Kappa check. It's mandatory every stream. So, Support Lives Matter, I mean, they were a 5k goal before that fight, and they played like they were losing the game, so I'm not really sure what was really going through their heads.
Oh, they're
Destiny
trying
is
to pick
pop,
off
trying to catch
Rear
up.
Prince here. He's on the wrong side of the map. But he might be able to... Oh, he uses his ultimate instantly. And Haku is caught out! The whole team is split up! You don't want to split up with this team! Roman dude guy can't get close enough. TP coming in. Nomadic jumps over the wall, so... okay, are they fighting or not? The
Rear
team
Prince
is not on the
still
same
alive.
page. And top lane Rayboss might be in
members.
trouble here. Rear Prince does go down to Roman dude guy.
They
He
overchased.
jumps out a little bit, but this is not a good fight for the Meesens. They don't want to throw the lead that they just got. I'm a big Moose is here and now. Nice knock up on everyone. They're just trying to run here. They're all invulnerable. Top lane Rainboss gets caught.
Oh.
Nice stun by Broman Dude guy, but dude, you're not doing damage. And support, they're clearing out that pink ward, and that was a interesting.
So that was a
interesting fight.
really interesting play from. Oh,
Dresden coming in for Moose. He wants more, but does he really? Hometown Septic gets snared and takes some damage. This. Oh man, they're still fighting. Hometown Septic might be in trouble here. Jump in by Nomadic. Jumps out. Good jump out. Oh, Nomadic, nice kick, and he has like 20 HP. Okay, fine, like 200 HP. I'm lying, but they can't have no way of chasing this. But
alright,
nice
so
for
I know there was like 3 fights there, but the first one, a really off play by Moose and Burman Dude Guy to follow and try to kill off the Graves while their team just trying to get caught out, but it ended up paying off as they all did end up surviving and turning around. So, still a 2k gold lead, surprisingly, for Support Lives Matter, even after misplaying these past, 2.5 fights. So, third Infernal, was on the map, and it was picked up by the Meesens as they now have their second. So Baron is the next team objective here that both teams need to focus on. Excuse me. Get ward coverage up on.
And LeBlanc clone used here, and top lane just... Oh, Haku might be in trouble here. Here's the assassin, sort of, and... Oh, okay. Okay. I guess she's an assassin.
I mean, you guys doubted the Lynchbane Gunblade, so...
Oh yeah, she did build that. The chains do a lot of damage. Now, Druid Prince getting kicked in. Druid Prince cues the wrong side. But he probably predicted the ward jump, and the Meesens might be on the wrong end of the fight here. Nomadic was just like, peace out.
So tanky,
like, don't leave me, bro. And Nomadic just keeps running, but now the team is here. But Haku is down, so they don't want to fight this without their 80 carry. This might be a Baron attempt.
No, I don't think they have the ward clearage for it.
They might be baiting for this, but TP used for Pitbull to clear out the bot wave. But now that opens up the opportunity for that vision clearing for the Meesen, so I'm not sure about that TP.
Cloud Drake coming up here soon.
Yeah, and top lane raid boss just jumps in and walks out. Alright, so Pitbull working his way back up, but the whole team of the Meesens are here. This might be a nice 5v5 juicy fight. Support Lives Matter pushing out the mid lane, trying to force the Meesens, but top lane raid boss just...
This should be so obvious for Support Lives Matter.
Yeah, but they don't have a ward on Baron because of that control ward, and top lane raid boss.
They're on the wrong side of the map here.
Both misses, and yeah, they're on the wrong side. Top lane raid boss jumps in for the massive top, but nice Taric ult, Cosmetic Radiance, and Calio jumps in. Nice hit, but this fight is crazy actually. Nomadic still has full health, and shutdown on Kha'Zix. And Hometown Septic actually gets brought down. Druid Prince is now the next target. Druid Prince getting really low, and he goes down, and this might be game. No, this is not game. But this is really good.
How the hell are the Meesens alive? There were so many bodies piled on top of each other, and they all survived that fight. Even after support hit a 5-man Taric ulti, they still ended up all going down except for Pitbull. Gosh, that's astounding. I'm not sure what really happened there.
And this might be a Baron.
All evened up. They have
Oh,
complete
my.
Baron ward coverage right now. This should be so free as no one's going to be even close. Nomadic needs to be really careful though as he's getting kind of low. They should have the damage for this. Ash should be able to burn this very quickly. Oh, they're so low.
Has something to say about
People
this.
should be able to clean up.
Oh, wait.
nice.
He goes down. And People Worldwide wants to fight this. Wait, they try to back when the whole team is there. What are you doing?
No.
Bruce might be going down here. No, he definitely is gonna go down here. Goodbye. Top lane Ray Boss, why are you trying to save him? Their whole team is gonna go down besides Haku. And this is not what they wanted. Or is he gonna go down? He's definitely gonna go down, right? Yeah. This is the last little punch there, but Baron.
Wow, that's
Haku
so
now.
sad to see. They need to respond to this top lane that's pushing in right now. Cloud Drake up, so there's a lot of options for them, but they're going to take pushing
Haku
in
might be in
mid.
trouble here. Double chain landing.
That burst.
Boom! And is this game?
No, death timers are not long enough here as Nomadic and Broman, Dude Guy, and Moose is going to be up here very soon. This will definitely be a free inhib, and they need to respond by getting this Cloud Drake as well.
Might try to push in bot lane, and actually both top and bot just like the opposite pushing, and Hometown Septic TP's back, and yeah, this might be dragon for them. They might want to try to fight this actually, because Hometown Septic just used his TP to the top lane.
Yeah.
Trying to take a 4v5 fight. Top lane Raid Boss does have his TP and his ultimate, so yeah, support lives matter. Does not want to take that risk. They just got the advantage back. They might try to just steal the dragon. The Meesen's pulling out this Cloud Drake. Remember, kids, always pull out. Anyways, they finished off the Cloud Drake, and that's 3 dragons for the Meesens. And this game is all but over. This game is very spicy. Is it GIF or GIF? It's definitely GIF.
Wise words from Skara. I mean, I have that quote on my wall. Up until they lose, Dignitas is always winning. I mean, that's been my backdrop on my desktop for God knows how long, because I think that's the greatest quote to ever come out of a human. So, support lives matter. Somehow still hold a gold lead.
Well,
After, I mean, yeah, Pitbull just doing everything he can to keep his team in, and Hato quietly picking himself also up 9 kills. But Drew Prince, after getting a super hot start on this Graves 80 carry, has kind of been out of position these last couple of fights. Meanwhile, Moose continues to kind of take the deaths for the team and try and protect Haku.
Oh, top lane Raid Boss. He's not in trouble.
So
He's
tanky.
so tanky.
He has 3 armor items.
Jinx.
So, meanwhile, spot out Moose here. He's backing in the blue side. Meanwhile, Pitbull is pushing with his Lichbane up in the top.
Oh, nice Crystal Arrow coming in on support. Top lane Raid Boss wants to take this fight, but Tarek Cosmetic Radiance is up. Bro, man, dude, what are you doing in the back? Oh,
Nice Anyas.
this fight, top lane Raid Boss, but Drew Prince might be in trouble here. Drew Prince goes down. They have no one here.
All alone.
Pitbull Worldwide is full health. He just entered the fight.
The flank.
Nice fight for Support Lives Matter, I think. But Nomadic, they're fighting. Both 80 carries are down, so this is a...
Who is winning?
Fight. This is a sausage fight. Top lane Raid Boss is very low, and he might be going down here, but he does have GA. Hometown Septic. Search gauge does pop open, and he is going down. No, wait.
Oh
what? He died
my
mid-jump. He died mid-jump. And oh, he jumps out. And Pitbull Worldwide is still full health. He came in late to the fight, but that fight was a 2-for-2. Wow.
I'm not sure if I've ever seen a more cluster of a series. I mean, all of these fights, no one is winning until, like, they're all alive, and then the whole team just dies instantly for both sides, so... Oh my gosh.
Kills in 33 minutes. We're going in the Clown Fiesta yet again.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with Devil. This is quite the sausage fest.
Well, no, Sausage Fest is a different term. Sausage Fest.
Oh my goodness, this is interesting.
Oh, nice one, bro.
So many kills, so little time.
I'm a big ass moose. No, he's just gonna walk away. Okay, never mind.
So gold almost all evened up here as the towers though still swinging the side of support line. They're looking to get another one.
And
although top lane raid boss is not in this fight just yet.
Nomadic is getting low, and Big Ass Moose is tanking everything. He's taking a lot of damage, actually. Hometown Septic. Oh, he loses the tower aggro. Drew Prince dashes into 5 people and takes a lot of damage. Top lane raid boss is now here. Support with the Cosmic Radiance yet again. Only onto 2 people though, and now they're just gonna wait it out and kill support. Top lane raid boss wants more. Nice taunt onto Drew Prince, but why would you want to taunt him when you have 10 HP? You're dead, dude. Behind Hato jumps in to kill him.
Hato can clean up. No, he can't. Oh my god, he got deleted.
Hato kills him.
So, look at the house right now. Literally, all of them are flashing red because these fights are so close, and it's just coming down to positioning. And the Meesen the whole time are winning the positioning battle, surprisingly. And
but like while we're fighting, that whole they lost the Nexus turret.
So even though Support Lives Matter are not winning any of these fights, they're still winning the objective battle pretty hard, as they almost have this bot lane entered down. I've already have a Nexus turret down. The inhibitor just spawned, so that's so unlucky for the Meesen. Gosh, like I said, it's just all coming down to positioning. Dreer Prince melee mode on Graves, which isn't the worst, but when he's your AD carry and you need him for the constant damage, him dying super early, whiffing that Graves ulti is definitely so bad.
Nomadic? Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, dude, he's cosplaying Dardock.
I just noticed this. He's not using Godfist Lee Sin.
He might have put that behind him, alright? He's put on a new identity. He's a new man.
Yeah, Godfist Lee Sin, it was...
Yeah. 14 and 7 right now. Definitely a mirror image of last game.
Mirror image, a Hearthstone card. Wait, is it Hearthstone or Hearthstone? I actually don't know that one.
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone? Hearthstone? Hearthstone. Actually, I don't know. I do interchangeably. Anyways, that's not relevant.
Yeah, screw Blizzard.
Yeah, dude. Hearth? Oh, nice Chris Arrow coming in, but just misses Drew Prince. Taunt coming in for top lane raid boss, but Drew Prince is invulnerable, and now they have no CC left, and support getting caught out actually. But Ham Hato coming out from the side, support goes down. The hero's entrance does come in, and Drew Prince actually goes down, but he does have GA. Hometown Septic is massive, and Pitbull actually does so much damage. Nomadic just came out from his GA. He's just walking in like a crazy guy, and Hometown Septic tries slapping Haku, but Haku tries to slap Drew Prince. He does. He's like, you're not the prince anymore. And Moose, whoa, actually, support lives matter really low. And
how is that only 5 kills? That fight went on for like 20 seconds. And only 5 kills coming out. And so many GAs were popped that fight. When I say so many, I just mean Drew Princes. And there's Drake up and Baron up right now, so it's really going to be on both these teams to decide what they want to prioritize. Gosh, man.
I think Nomadic also got popped as GA, I believe. So many things were happening. I have no idea what to look at. But Nomadic just... Whoa, wait. Nomadic's not giving Haku the red. Come on. That's BM. We're not solo queue. That's so BM. Anyways, there's an Elder Dragon up, actually. And the Meesens do have 3 dragons up. And since this fight since this game has been so focused on these fights, Support Lives Matter don't want to give away this Drake. That's going to give the Meesens even more power. And with Dreer Prince's questionable positioning, that might just win the Meesens the game. Because and the Meesens are actually starting this Baron or not. They're not.
Yes, okay. They changed their mind a little bit.
They just wanted to say hello to Baron Nashor, and Haim Hato and Dreer Prince are actually really... Oh, then Ultimate coming out for Big Ass Moose, but no follow-up. And he flashes down. Top lane raid boss went like, why'd you dish me? And top lane raid boss might want to fight this. Crystal Arrow misses yet again. Drew Prince with a nice dash. And Cosmetic Radiance coming out. Dream Prince gets kicked in right into the backline, but he's invulnerable. Haku trying to live this fight.
This fight could decide the game.
It's too late. And top lane Raid Boss is stuck with 1v4, but he's actually winning this 1v4. He's killing all of them. But Dream Prince is still alive. He's still alive this fight, and that's a lot of damage. Support flashes in, nice stun. And this might be it for the Meesens. Azilia's coming out for
No
Boomerang,
damage left.
Dude, you're out. And Moose is the only one alive, and he just tried to run away like an ass, but Moose is dead. And that is gonna be
wow, man.
Support lives matter.
I mean, top lane Raid Boss doing all he can do, hitting great ultis, trying to split up this whole team, but when Haku and Nomadic, both damage dealers, going down super early, and Burman Dude has no peel to keep him off, and that's going to be the game. The support lives matter. Pick up a questionable 2-0 series win, and they go to 2-0 on the season. I couldn't keep up with this series. I don't know about anybody else, but wow.
Yeah, but that Graves pick, very interesting. He always uses his dashes to dodge the crystal arrow. So once he has dodged it, if he gets caught by anything else, he dies. And that's what happened for like 3 or 4 fights in the middle of the game. But in the last fight, he just kited like a regular AD carry, and they just won the game. So if he had done that most of the game, then I think it would have been not a 68 kill game.
So who did Pit Boy play first series?
It's Pitbull, by the way. Pitbull played Ari.
Oh, I thought we were calling him Pit Boy since they were eyes. We'll say Pitbull, I guess.
I was confused. I was like, hold up. Why do you keep calling him Pit Boy?
Because you said they were eyes and not L's, and so I. Anyway, who did he play first game? Who did he play first game?
Ari. He played Ari, dude.
Okay, so MVP.
Oh, we didn't pick MVPs for either game.
No, I mean series. We're just doing series from now on.
Are we doing that?
Series. Yeah, I did one with Firestar yesterday. So who you say?
I would say, Drew Prince did really well game 1, and like the rest of the team was like, eh. But the second game, Drew Prince was low-key throwing the games, but like he still did most damage. But
I'm gonna have to say Pit Boy, whatever the hell your name is. He played so consistently this series, especially game 1. I'm thinking back, how many times did you say another charm lands? This man's skill shots were all on point, and his KDA even shows in this game, and he was able to perform well on quite a awkward LeBlanc champ state and carry his team into victory. So my MVP vote goes for Pitbull.
I still think that Drew Prince was really dominant in the bot lane and attracted a lot of the map pressure that allowed Pitbull to do these kind of things.
All right. So can we get? I guess we'll ask the streamer. Can you give us a rubber match vote? You can unmute and let us know.
Yeah. What do you think?
What do you say, streamer?
I would say that it's real close between the two of them, but the fact that Pip-Boy was able to pick off Ashe in the middle of that last team fight, surrounded by everyone and all the tanks, he just weaved in between them and picked her off, and that's what won them the fight. I got to give it to him.
All right, so Pitbull picking up the MVP of this series. A great series nonetheless. I mean, the excitement was there the whole time. Both these teams played their hearts out, but Sport Lives Matter. I mean, the 2-0 doesn't do the Meesen very much the Meesen very much justice. They played a tough series. I don't know if I should say good, because there was so many kills this game, and just the Clown Fiesta, I'll say it. Clown Fiesta, I hate that term, but that was the definition of this game.
I'm pretty sure we have used Clown Fiesta for every game we streamed.
So
at least it wasn't a stomp.
This was a very entertaining game, to say the least. Moose, you got what you wanted. You couldn't fall asleep this game, man, because I'm sure you're on the edge of your seat the whole time.
Whoa. Okay. Do we want to interview with Moose, actually?
I say we get Moose in here. Let's get a little spice. He had some big talk before this series, so
once you hear this, Moose, get in the channel. We'll interview you. Wait, we gotta think of questions though. Where's Moose?
Moose, hello?
Give us 1 second while we get Moose in this. Yeah, Moose. Moose.
Alright, so I guess Moose went to go find a safe place, because after this series, I mean, it's got to be pretty devastating to try so hard, but not come out on top. But this has been Dominate Week 2, and
Wait,
I am.
are we not interviewing him?
I mean, he's not here.
I just messaged him. Okay, oh, he's coming in.
Oh,
hot.
okay. All right, here we go.
Have the big ass Moose.
The post-game interview with Mr. Moose.
Hello,
Welcome,
Mr.
Moose.
Hello, how's it going, guys?
So, saying pre-game, I mean, you were pretty confident going into this game. You were going to give us a spicy team comp game 2, but it looks like you just kind of mimicked the one from game 1. So what happened?
Nah, well, the idea behind the team comp in game 2 was to get an early lead bot lane, like push that tower down, and then just rotate hard on towers. And we'd practiced it a couple times, and we were able to just like completely devastate bot lane, and then just like we pushed 3 towers into an inhib in like 10 minutes. One of our games.
But
So
this
the idea was to
game
rotate really
was
hard, but they just put
different.
up too much pressure, and we weren't able to ever actually capitalize on that. And the comp was too early game to last in late game and win still. So they were able to catch up, and we weren't able to do a whole lot with it. But we held on early. It did help us with our early game, keeping it into the game.
Yeah, the second game was much closer than the first game. But it's really hard to like assert that much pressure on Drew Prince because of how much pressure he exerts on like every team he plays against. So how do you guys approach playing against Drew Prince and support in the bot lane?
Well, honestly, we weren't that worried about the support. We were kind of hoping he would take the Vel'Koz again, but the Graves was our bigger concern. We tried really hard to like keep him shut down. We succeeded to an extent, but honestly, the problem was late game. That Trundle was just a wall that we couldn't get around, and they just kept throwing him into us, and he would just sit there and beat on us while we had to try and peel all the DPS while we had to keep the Trundle off of everybody. So it was kind of, we just didn't have enough peel to keep him alive.
All right, last question. Did you expect the Jace and the Graves pick in the 80 carry for Drew Prince?
We knew it was Graves ADC as soon as they picked Kha'Zix into it, so we weren't really worried. The Jace was kind of a surprise, though. I'll give it to him. That was, I mean, props to that Jace play. Holy shit, like.
Oh, whoa there.
I mean, not the Graves. Sorry, the Jace play, right? That's Graves.
Yeah. No, anyways.
That Jace play was impressive. That was definitely some diamond play. He struggled a little bit in lane phase, but once he got out of lane phase, he was a monster. And we kind of expected that game too, where he wouldn't be quite so strong in the early game because he wasn't on his comfort pick, but that late game we knew he was going to be in.
All right.
No problem.
Thank you, Moose, for the interview, and thank you for the very entertaining 2 games, and I hope you guys do better next week.
Yeah, me too, man. That was rough.
All right, thank you for the interview. But yeah,
support about losing. Like that was by far the most enjoyable matchup I think we've had so far.
Yeah. Like Support Lives Matter, one of the top tier teams, whereas the Meesen not really regarded as a strong team. But you guys surprised last week, and this week you almost surprised us yet again. Close games. I was actually already very surprised. But let's get in our winner team. Let's get in Support here for an interview.
All right.
So bye Moose. Bye Moose.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's get Support in here. Support from Support.
Can he join this channel?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so. Yeah, he can. So Support, come in. Support.
Summon him.
Support. Is there a magic word for this? Wait, what? What did he say? Did he say something to me? Can you not join? Why did he say no? I thought you were join. What? Why is he saying no?
We want Pitbull.
Please wait. So wait, who do you want? I can't join. Oh, hold up. Oh, okay. Wait, who do we want? Who do we want to be interviewed?
I think they want Pitbull.
Pitbull?
Yeah.
Is Pitbull here? Let's see. Wait, Pitbull. or Dreer Prince? Trundle? Mr. Worldwide? Wait, Trundle?
I guess they want
Hometown?
hometown then. Yeah.
Oh, wait, hometown isn't even in. Wait, I don't see hometown.
Maybe we should wrap it up.
You know what? We should get their whole team in here. How about that?
Oh no, please no. All that ego at once is gonna be tough to handle.
All right, so let's move to pregame chatter and start interviewing them. Let's go. Macros, you two, let's go. Hello.
Hello.
We have the winning team here, and do you guys have anything to say to the Meesens?
Get
Good
a
game,
better
well
support.
played.
I mean, yeah,
Whoa.
good game, well played.
Whoa.
So what was the mindset behind these 80 carry picks? These very interesting 80 carry picks.
It's a Mr. Worldwide.
Yeah. The idea behind the 80 carry picks were just what Drew Prince feels more comfortable on. I guess he's here, so he could tell you guys.
Okay. So the 80 carry picks mostly. So a lot of people just only ban Draven. I like to just pull out weird picks just to see if I could get those banned also.
All right. That's
Yeah, good talk, guys.
Have you guys practiced with the Jace and the Graves 80 carry? Because I saw you play Jace once in your OP.gg.
I used to actually no, I haven't played Jason one time.
Yeah, we haven't really had any time to practice either. This week, a lot of people were busy, so I think I was the only one that played all week, and everybody else got 1 or 2 games.
Zach. We did play a lot of Kingdom Hearts together on
Yeah,
Xbox Live.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
I mean,
What am I listening to right now?
so we didn't have a whole lot of time to scrim or practice with those picks, though. But we played Jace last week.
Mm-hmm.
For the first game, it was like a clown fiesta in the beginning.
Yeah.
Me and support didn't play for like 5 days, so I was rusty along with support. So
yeah, it's funny. It's funny that you say that because the second game was even closer. I felt like the first game was like there were a lot of close trades, and sometimes you guys lost the trades. But the second game you got caught out a lot actually.
That's
for the second game, their champion picks countered me hardcore for late game. I wasn't able to get close to TF or Ash, so that kind of played out.
Yeah, so props to the Meesens for their draft. They want me to ask Hometown Septic some questions. Wait, is Tony Hometown Septic?
It is.
Okay. So
that's his real name too, so he doesn't care if you call him Tony or Hometown.
Hometown. Thoughts about that game? The chat really likes you.
Well, first of all, you just gotta say, public health's important, and you should inspect your septic system at regular intervals to protect our groundwater.
All right, so that's Hometown Septic.
He's one of a kind.
And the MVP goes to Pitbull Worldwide, actually, for the constant solid plays from the 2 games. Do you have anything to say to your fans, Pitbull?
Thank you guys so much for supporting me these last 2 weeks and loving me so much.
Oh yeah, I have one thing to add. Expect some more weird picks, just to say.
And I think Drew Prince deserved MVP.
Oh, look at that.
He's the MVP of my heart.
They're actually dating. They're pretty intimate.
Play, come on, dude. Tony.
All right. So dominate week 2. Checking out with Support Lives Matter. Thank you for watching the games, and see you next week.
Dale.
Cut. That was an interesting game. You're a little bitch. Citrus, you're a little bitch. Oh no! Did they catch that? No.
Sometimes a champion gets remade, and it ends up being no surprise that he's back.
I just played jazz.
did great. I have to admit, I was skeptical at first, but now I'm platinum ranked. It literally just happened. Playing Jack can make the pro player out the worst.
When they took Dodge out the game, I thought Jack would be unplayable. I love him so much, I
Please
did his
advise
face
me.
in the crochetable. Killed Rammus, Raj, and Chen, then I killed Graves and I killed Garen. All I had was Ninja Tabi, but I went and solo Baron.
You'll never guess what I just did. I played Jack, swapped my lamppost for a cardboard tube. I went to PAX, CF tried to go top, but I told him to deal, cause I'm like hotshot up there. Real.
I just played Jax, and I carried the game. The other team let me put my levels inside them. Talk shit in all chat.
I'm like a Mario brother, I jump on everybody's head.
Jump on the ass.
You mean like this?
Oh wow, she's dead.
I can take a fishing pole to battle. I don't need a knight.
That good?
The best 20 minutes of my life.
Whenever I play Jax, it's a moment to be cherished. You're the opposite of canned goods, likely to perish. Forget the Second Amendment, my counter-strike will disarm me. A lamp will send you back to base, just like the children back to Narnia.
So this one's dedicated to them kids who've been playing Jack since his beta days. In the jungle or lane, in the US or Spain, against Robin or Swain, you're still the champ.
Caitlin's building AP.
Doesn't matter, play Jack.
Our mid has 20 CS.
Doesn't matter, play Jack.
Martina done this 7 times.
Doesn't matter, play Jack.
We're against CLG. Well, fuck.
I just played Jax. I went 40 and 0. So if you play Jax in a 20-minute game, then you're qualified to sing with me. I just played Jax.
Everybody sing.
Carried the game.
We all play Jax.
The other team let me put my levels inside them. I just played Jax. Dodged all their auto attacks.
RNG, baby.
Can't believe 20 minutes went by so fast.
Wait, Macros, what is this music? Wait, where'd you get this music from? Wait, I just played Jax.